Trade value, not time. Most people think that. I work 8 hours, I earn $20 per hour. But millionaires think, I build something once and it pays me forever. This thought changes everything. They don't sell hours. They sell solutions, products, or systems. Example. Imagine you write an ebook on how to grow tomatoes. 1 month of work, and it sells 500 copies a year for the next 10 years. Compare that to someone slaving 40 hours a week at a minimum wage job. Same effort, completely different results. Millionaires don't work harder. They work smarter. They ask, what can I create once that keeps giving? Obsessed with small wins. Rich people notice small advantages everywhere. The average person thinks, oh, $5 isn't much. Millionaires think, $5 here, $5 there. Now we're talking hundreds, thousands, millions. They track spending, investments, and habits obsessively. That extra 10% saved from a $50 grocery trip isn't exciting until you realize it compounds into $50,000 over 20 years. Millionaires don't ignore tiny wins. They exploit them relentlessly. Love being uncomfortable. Normal people avoid risk. Millionaires embrace it, but smartly. They're okay being weird, different, and wrong. They'll start a business while everyone else is binge-watching TikTok. They'll invest in a stock everyone says is too risky. They'll try ideas that sound dumb but could change everything. Example, Elon Musk spent years sinking money into Tesla when everyone thought he was crazy. Now, he's worth billions. Millionaires don't wait for comfort. They chase opportunity, discomfort, and growth. Make money while he sleep. Here's the secret thought. I don't need to trade my life for money. That's the mindset shift that separates the rich from the tired. See, most people work 8 hours a day just to buy a little rest at night. Millionaires build systems that keep earning while they rest. They invest, automate, and delegate. It could be stocks, real estate, apps, or even a digital course that sells on repeat. The point isn't what it is. It's that it doesn't rely on constant labor. Imagine this. You build a simple water tracking app. At first, it earns $0, but after some smart marketing, people start downloading it. Suddenly, it's making $2,000 a month. You're not coding anymore. You're not checking every sale. It just runs. That's when time flips from being your prison to being your ally. You stop working for money and start letting money work for you. The rich understand this truth. Passive income isn't about laziness, it's about leverage. Because while most people are exhausted from chasing paychecks, millionaires are busy creating machines that never sleep. Think 10 times, not 10%. Average people say, I want a 10% raise. Millionaires say, I want to grow 10 times bigger. That's not arrogance, it's vision. It's a refusal to think small. When most people try to improve something slightly, millionaires try to redefine it completely. They don't ask, how can I earn a bit more? They ask, how can I multiply what I do by 10 times? Jeff Bezos didn't want a slightly better bookstore. He wanted the world's bookstore. Elon Musk didn't want a slightly better car company. He wanted to rebuild transportation. 10x, thinking changes your energy. It forces you to ask better questions, build better systems, and think beyond your limits. If you aim for 10%, you'll work harder. If you aim for 10x, you'll work smarter. The difference isn't effort, it's imagination. And that's why 10x thinkers end up in a league of their own. Assume everything is negotiable. Most people accept prices, salaries, and deals as final. Millionaires? They see everything as flexible. They know the first offer is rarely the best offer. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. Whether it's real estate, freelance contracts, or business partnerships, they always ask, can I do better? That single question has made people millions. Picture this. You're buying a $500,000 house. You make an offer of $475,000 just to try. The seller accepts. You just saved $25,000 in a single conversation. Negotiation isn't conflict. It's strategy. It's about understanding value, yours and theirs, and finding the sweet spot in between. Millionaires treat negotiation like a game of chess. Calm, patient, strategic. They know comfort never builds wealth. Courage does. So the next time you're afraid to ask for a raise, a discount, or a better deal, remember, every no brings you closer to a yes that changes your life. Make money work for you. Normal people. Work arrow, paycheck arrow, spend arrow, repeat. Millionaires. Money, invested, multiplied, grown. They understand the power of compound interest and passive growth. Even with just $1,000, they think long-term, because every dollar is a potential employee that can work for them forever. When your money earns money, you escape the cycle of trading hours for cash. That's why they say, don't work for money. Make money work for you. Imagine this. You invest $1,000. It grows 10% a year. That's $100 profit in year one. Leave it untouched. Next year, you're earning interest on $1,100. Over years, that snowball becomes an avalanche. Your job pays the bills. Your investments buy freedom. Millionaires never forget that distinction. They're not chasing wealth, they're designing freedom. And the smartest freedom is when your money wakes up earlier than you do. See problems as opportunities. Here's the final secret. Every problem hides $1 million opportunity. Most people complain. Millionaires listen. They hear frustration and think, that's a gap I can fill. Stuck in traffic? That's how Uber started. Needed a clean water bottle? That became Hydro Flask. Couldn't find a decent sleeping app? Hello, Calm and Headspace. Every great business starts as someone's annoyance. Millionaires are problem detectives. They don't avoid pain, they study it. Because every "this sucks" moment is a potential product waiting to be built. When the average person says, "Why is this happening?" a millionaire asks, "What can I build so it doesn't happen again?" That's the mindset shift that creates empires. Because at the end of the day, money doesn't follow effort. It follows solutions.